हरि ओम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। Hari Om, salutations to all. So we are here in Param Vishnulok. Param means supreme. Vishnu means what? Expansive, all pervasive. Vyapakatvat Vishnuhu, one who is all pervasive. So that supreme consciousness which is all pervasive, which enlivens this whole creation, from where this entire universe appears, that consciousness is Vishnu. And Loka means what? Abode, realm, place. But Gurudev would say Lok means a realm of experience. So we say the world of doctors, the world of scientists, the world of artists. Each one has their own world. Even each individual, we create our own world. As many jivas are there, that many lokas also are there in that sense. Though we all live in the same world, right now we are in the same, let us say, yatra, camp. But is the experience of everyone same? Somebody must be thinking, खाना कब मिलेगा? आज खाने में कौन सी मिठाई होगी? Somebody must be thinking कि वे sculptures कब देखेंगे? इसके पीछे का साइंस क्या है? स्पिरिचुअलिटी का ओवरडोज तो हो गया, साइंस का अभी तक कुछ पता नहीं चला हमको। पुंडलिक ने बहुत कल भगा दिया सब कुछ। 4 चीज़ें उसने कही थी: स्टोन, स्टोरीज, साइंस, स्पिरिचुअलिटी। स्टोन देख लिया हमने, स्टोरी तो स्वामी जी ने बोल दी, स्पिरिचुअलिटी तो कल से चल रही है, चैंटिंग हो गई, पूजा हो गई। साइंस किधर है? साइंस नहीं हुआ अभी तक। सो ईच वन हैज देयर ओन माइंडसेट. बट इन वेदांत, लोक मीन्स व्हाट? लोक्यते इति लोकः, दैट बाय विच वी परसीव, where we experience. So the experience of the absolute consciousness, where will that experience of absolute consciousness be? What we chanted, no, the Narayana Suktam just now, beautifully it is written in that. In our heart, there is an inverted lotus. In that heart space, what is the meaning of inverted lotus? Everywhere we see lotus is, blooming in this way, upwards. Why inverted lotus? Inverted lotus is symbolic of turning within, turning inside. It is very easy to bloom outside. That is what our senses are trained to do. Our mind is trained to go out, so it will go out. But if we want to experience consciousness as our true self, then one has to turn within. The inverted lotus is symbol of that. And the whole depiction is of Bhagavan Vishnu. So Vishnu is also called Narayana. So why is he called Narayana? There are so many beings, no, in this whole world, but only for Nara. So Narasya Ayanam Narayana. The abode of human beings is Narayana. But Bhagavan is the abode of all the other jivas also. Then why he is called only Narayana? Because only Nara, human being, has the ability to realize that. No doubt all other jivas have come from Bhagavan, they are living in Bhagavan, they go back to Bhagavan. But only human being can recognize that and experience that. Nobody else can recognize that. All the other jivas, they only live by the programming of nature. And in that they have a limited freedom. So they are able to go do certain things which uh, other beings of their own type may not do. You train them, they are able to do certain things. But human being can recognize. And so, Narasyayanam Narayanam, the abode of the human being, the goal of human being also is Narayana. So in and through everything that we do, we seek the Narayana alone. We may think that Swamiji, we are not seekers of that. We are seekers of so many other things. We want enjoyment, we want wealth, we want power, we want position. Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad, are they seeking the same thing? Were they seeking the same thing?
No.
No?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Apparently, Hiranyakashipu, he told everybody that you should not even chant your Bhagwan's name, we should chant only my name. But why does he want that? Because that makes him happy. And Prahlad, what does he want? He wants to be one with Bhagwan. Both are actually wanting happiness only. One knows where to seek it, one does not know where to seek it. That's the only difference. So, that supreme goal of life, absolute happiness, is what we seek. Three things we seek. Does anybody want to die? Nobody wants to die. What do we seek? We seek immortality. Hiranyakashipu wanted that, no? The boon that he concocted, wow, what a boon. Not inside, not outside, not up, not down, not in the morning, not in the evening, not by man, not by animal, not by hand, not by weapon, not by anything created with Brahmaji. Itna sara. One boon. In that so many conditions. If you want to learn how to, not find loopholes, how to ask a boon, you should learn from Hiranyakashipu. Ek boon mein kitna sara. So he wanted immortality, he didn't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Does anybody want to remain ignorant? We may not know about some subject, but we definitely want to know what the neighbor is doing, what is happening in somebody else's life, which actor ran away with whom. तो सब हमको पता होना चाहिए. Some knowledge we want. Nobody wants to remain ignorant. And nobody wants to be miserable. So all these three, these are called the basic inborn desires of a human being. They are called Naisargik Ichha. See, our rishis also made ichhas into two categories. One is inborn desires, natural desires, and other is cultivated desires. So these cultivated desires can be different for everyone, but these natural desires are same for all. So everybody wants Satchidanand only, just that we don't know. And that Satchidanand is the goal of life. In and through all that we do is to experience that state of happiness, permanent state of happiness and complete freedom from sorrow. Now that state, how will we experience? So the goal of life is Narayana. The means of life also is Narayana. Because Ayana also means a path. Like see, the word Ramayana means the path which Lord Ram walked. So Narayana means what then? The path which Nar has to walk, human being has to walk. And what is that path? That is the path of Dharma. The more we live by dharmic ways, the more we purify our mind and the more we come to realize the absolute truth. And where is that absolute truth? So that Narayana word again indicates where the location also. The word Narayana is very nice. It indicates the goal of life. It indicates the path. Just now in Vishnu Sahasranam we chanted, no? The name of Bhagavan is Dharma. Dharmo Dharma Viduttamaha. The knower of Dharma and the best knower of Dharma is Bhagavan only. So when we say Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha, one who protects Dharma, Dharma protects that person. So Dharma is not some ethical laws. It is not something written in the book somewhere. That's only an expression. But dharma actually means what? It means Bhagavan. So the path is dharma, which is Narayana. Now, where is Narayana? So the third meaning of Narayana is Naraha means water. One who lives in water, ayanam yasya tasmin sa Narayana. One whose abode is in water is Narayana. Swamiji, I live on an island. My house is surrounded by water. Some people are there, no, like that. They have their houses, bungalows. Technically, then you are Narayana. That way, every fish is Narayana. It lives in the water only. But Narayana Bhagavan is depicted as living in the water. Those waters are what, They are our subtle body, in which the reflection of consciousness happens. So those of you who have studied Vedanta, the sun reflects in the water. In that analogy, the pot is the body and the water is the subtle body. In that the reflection happens. Especially human subtle body is very, very powerful because we have the buddhi. So in that buddhi, reflection of Narayana happens. Chaitanya happens, and that's where we will experience in our heart as the true self. What enlivens the body, mind, intellect, that self, we will experience that. So Narayana indicates the goal, Narayana indicates the path, Narayana indicates the place also, where we will experience the truth. Now how we will experience the truth also Narayana indicates. The whole form of Bhagavan Vishnu, the reclining form, a very beautiful form. Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple also, you see, such a huge one in Tiruvananthapuram. Reclining form of Bhagavan Vishnu. So very interesting it is. Bhagavan Vishnu is supposed to be who? The preserver of the universe. In the Trinity, he is supposed to be in charge of preservation. But have you ever seen Bhagavan Vishnu doing any work? He is chilling. Happily chilling in the Milky Ocean, sleeping on the serpent bed. Nowadays people have water bed, hydraulic bed, this, that. Bhagavan Vishnu had a bed, serpent wala bed. And whole time he is sleeping. Yoga Nidra it is called. Not just, our sleep. He is not doing anything. But the whole creation is going on. So why is he depicted sleeping? Anyone? You were saying something?
No, I was saying that he takes all these avatars, anything happens, he always summoned and we heard more about his avatars. So he looks more busy than the other.
So avatar wise, yes, he takes avatars and then he comes. But in his existence, if you see those avatar time is very small. No? We say work hard, party harder. So you work very hard and then sometime you relax. But Bhagavan is doing little work and full time chilling only. By his mere presence it happens. So in the sun's presence everything happens. Okay. What were you saying? World is his dream. So that if we understand that analogy, when tonight you go to sleep and you dream, what happens? Are you lying on the bed? Obviously, don't have doubts about it. Or you'll fall down or what? When you lie on the bed, are you doing anything? The waker is apparently doing nothing, no? But the entire dream world is there or not? Where is the dream world? In the mind of the waker. It is created by whom? Waker. Sustained by whom? It goes back into whom? But is the waker doing anything? Just imagine, every time we go to sleep, we can remember, I am that Narayana, this whole Srishti is just a play, I am not this Jiva. Then that sleep will become Yoga Nidra. Otherwise, we go to sleep like a petty little Jiva, Re Rama, 2 दिन हो गए Cambodia में, अभी 3 दिन और बाकी है. ये स्वामी जी सोते नहीं, हमको सोने देते नहीं. और 3 दिन कैसे कटेंगे हमारे? One goes on. We go to sleep like a miserable little jiva. We live as a jiva. We again wake up as a jiva. And we are students of Vedant. Aham Brahmasmi. Tattvamasi. Ayam Atma Brahma. Prajnanam Brahma. Where? In Vedant class. Outside Vedant class, I am little one small, insignificant jiva. Continuously miserable for something or the other. All these Param Vishnulok and all these places when we come to, or the Tirth Yatra we do, is to make that shift happen. We have a role as a jiva, there is no doubt. We'll play a role. But effortlessly we play the role. See, that point of that depiction is, the waker is lying on the bed, but effortlessly the dream goes on or not. Does anybody have to put a lot of hard work? क्या हुआ? रात को बहुत मेहनत किया, इतना सारा ड्रीम में काम करना पड़ा. To create that dream, it was very tiring. So today morning I couldn't wake up and receive the gift from Pundalik because in the night I was doing hard work of dreaming. It doesn't happen like that. Effortlessly it happens. There it is nature which has programmed us. Our subconscious mind opens up, etc. But the depiction of Bhagavan Vishnu is that his entire creation is a spontaneous, effortless appearance of the divine. And that Narayana is our true self. So who are we? We are one with that. But we live as of now as though we are one small little creature inside this creation. So when it is shown that Bhagavan is reclining, it is to show the changeless nature of the truth. Who will realize that changeless nature of the truth? And how will we realize that? So where is he reclining? On the bed of the serpent. And that Sheshanag is supposed to have how many hoods? 1,000 hoods. Thousands of hoods actually. You see most of the places where the snakes are shown, how are they shown? They are shown outward, no? The hood is outward and the body is behind. Hood is like this. But in Bhagavan Vishnu, what it has happened? The hood has turned inwards. So Sheshanag represents there the mind which has lots of desires. Most of the time when we live as jivas, our mind is extroverted and our desires take us outside. This Sheshanag has turned inwards, meaning how to divinize all our desires. With Bhagavan Vishnu, we learn to divinize all the desires before we drop them. With Lord Shiva, we completely burn the desire through deep vairagya. So Shivji likes Abhisheka and Vishnu Bhagavan likes Alankar. So with Vishnu Bhagavan, what do? Does anybody offer Chappan Bhog to Shivji? What we offer also is the Dhatura ka fruit which has so many thorns. Bhasma is offered to him. Bilva Patra is offered to him. He is a Vairagi Baba. So that's the path of renunciation. But Bhagavan Vishnu, just now we saw, no? Gadda is there, small pillow is there, nice bed is there, jhula is there, Chappan Bhog is there, all different types of clothes. In one day, Srinath ji ke kitne? 8 darshan hai? 8. See? Why? Because human being has desire and our culture doesn't condemn desire. What our culture says, if you have desire, divinize it. Offer it to the divine. You want to eat good food? Okay, eat. 56 types of good food you eat. But first you offer it to Bhagavan. And offer that which is pure. Not anything that we want to eat. Human being wants to justify, no, so they will do anything. In our Veda, in our scriptures, nowhere there is any mention of weed being taken by Shivji. When a human being wants to take weed, then they will say Shivji smokes weed. But Shivji doesn't smoke weed. And suppose Shivji smokes weed and you want to also smoke, you first take halal poison, that's all. Then if you are alive, you smoke. That, we have justified that. You know, Bhang, just now Holi went. What a depiction of Holi people do. And Bollywood has to destroy that whole depiction of Holi. Wear white clothes, drink Bhang and dance like a goon, like a fool. But what a beautiful festival it is, Holika and Prahlad, and remembering Shivji destroyed Kamadev in the first day of Holashtak. All that one is forgotten and some weird kind of depiction only one is doing. So, human being wants to offer, we want to eat something, we want to hear nice music, we want to see lovely things, then what should we do? First offer it to Bhagavan. What will happen if we do that? Slowly, slowly that Bhagavad Bhav will ensure that the joy that we feel of a quiet mind, when we start experiencing that, all the other desires, they will just fall. So that Sheshanag represents that. Bhagavan is happily sleeping. A mind is at rest when the desires are divinized. The mind is not at rest when the desires are not in our control. It will make us go mad. We know many things that we should not do, but we are still not able to stop. And we know many things we should do, but we are not able to do. Why? Because there is no mastery on the mind. Vishnu Bhagavan symbolizes that he has full mastery over the mind. Vasuki is Shivji's snake. There Vasuki symbolizes time. And here Sheshanag symbolizes desires. And Gurudev used to explain this very beautifully, saying that in general, if a snake is there, the hood is facing outside, what will happen? It will bite. Our mind is like that. It will bite others, it will bite ourselves. But the hood which is there of Lord Vishnu, the Sheshanag which is there turned within, does that Sheshanag bite Bhagavan Vishnu? No. Doesn't. That's a mind which has been mastered. Desires have got divinized. Desires, no more trouble that Jiva. And that Bhagavan Vishnu is lying on the serpent in a milky ocean. So what is the conducive environment required? Sattva guna. Yesterday we learned. The more sattvic our mind will be, the more desires will get divinized. The more the desires get divinized, the more the mind will become sattvic. In such a mind, if one meditates on Lord Vishnu as the pure consciousness, one will realize the absolute truth. And finally, we come to 4 beautiful aspects of Lord Vishnu. What are the 4 things he holds in his hands? Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. Okay, what color is Bhagavan Vishnu? Blue color. Why blue color? Whatever is infinity, it appears to us as blue. Sky doesn't have a color, but it will appear blue to us. Water doesn't have the color in the oceans, but it will appear blue. So blue is the color of infinity. And Gurudev used to say he is wearing pitambar, yellow dhoti. Yellow is the color of earth, matter. So matter embodied in a specific form, matter and spirit embodied is Lord Vishnu. Now he has 4 things in his hands. What are they? Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. What do these 4 symbolize? So Shankha is when Bhagavan blows the conch. What is the name of Bhagavan's conch? Panchajanya. He is Krishna Bhagavan's conch. Shankabhran Nandaki Chakri Shangadhanva Gadadharaha. That is Shangadhanva, is that his bow. Gada is Nandaki. The Shankha is, I think it is called Kaumudi, I think. Kaumudi. Because Bhagavan touches that Shankha to the cheeks of Dhruva. आप इधर आ जाओ, बिकॉज ये इस तरफ फेस किया हुआ है. So the Kaumudi or Kaumodaki, that is the name of Bhagavan's Shankha. He touches that to the cheek of Dhruva. See, when Bhagavan gives darshan to Dhruva, Dhruva is stunned, he is spellbound. And Bhagavan asks him, you speak. Dhruva is not able to speak. He is stunned. So finally Bhagavan takes the conch, puts it on his cheek. That's why in the Bhagavatam very nice shloka comes that he is the one who is he is the enlivener of speech. Yo anta pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam. Beautiful shloka comes there. So that is the Shankha of Bhagavan. So when Shankha of Bhagavan is blown, that is the call of Bhagavan for a human being to turn within. And that Shankha sound is very good. But many times the Shankha which manifests in our life will be through hardships, difficult times, pain. Because it is only at such times that we turn within. Otherwise we forget Bhagavan. We don't bother. दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई. जो सुख में सुमिरन करे तो दुख काहे को होई. Where we forget Bhagavan. That's why Kunti prays to Bhagavan that Bhagavan, please give me sorrow. Because then only we remember you. Otherwise we don't remember. So, conch of Bhagavan. So if there is some pain in life, remember what happens. What has happened? Bhagavan has blown the conch. We should remember that Bhagavan's conch has blown. Turn within. Point 1. Siddhartha became Gautam Buddha because of that, no? He saw 3 things. Sick man, old man, dead man. Then he met a sannyasi. Then he understood desire is the cause of sorrow. Then he went to probe further. So, first is the conch. Okay. But there are some people who will not listen to the voice or sound of the conch. Then what will happen? Gada will come after that. Nandaki it is called. Nandaki. That one Gada of Bhagavan, human being gets hit solid. COVID is one Gada, which came. Solid Gada it is. How many things it changed? Ups and downs, topsy-turvy ho gaya pura. So sometimes Gada will come. And if the human being is ready, has woken up and then wants to surrender, then what will happen? No. Then Sudarshan will come. See, it's very interesting. Sudarshan, so Gada of Bhagavan is called what? Nandaki. Nanda means to enjoy. Does it mean that Bhagavan enjoys giving us one blow? No. If we actually take these blows that we get in the right spirit, we will revel in the Supreme. The Gada of Bhagavan is like that. So if one wakes up, one wants to surrender, then the Sudarshan of Bhagavan is there. Sudarshan means a great positive Advaitic vision. Sudarshan. And it goes round and round and round. Very interesting it is. That Sudarshan Chakra represents the Advaitic vision of oneness, which helps us to come out of the cycle of birth and death. It will cut the ego, destroy the ego. Then we live in the world like the lotus. Completely detached. Absolutely no attachments. Living in the world but not of the world. So the whole symbolism of Bhagavan Vishnu will lead us to realize oneness with the Supreme. So Param Vishnulok means that when we come here, we meditate on Lord Vishnu to realize our oneness with Lord Vishnu, and that Param Vishnulok is our heart. Two places are Param Vishnulok, not only one. One is heart here, one is the head here. That's why tasya shikhaya madhye paramatma vyavastitah sa brahma sa shiva sa hari sendra sokshara paramaswarat. That is Brahman. So Yoga Marg, those who follow, they will say it is here. Kundalini has to rise up, 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 up. It will come here, one with the Lord. Or meditate in the heart as a devotee, as a Vedantic seeker, as the place where the throbbing happens. Aham, aham, aham. That is the Supreme. So where is Param Vishnu Lok? In Cambodia, Swamiji. Physical Param Vishnu Lok is in Cambodia. But the main Param Vishnu Lok is, Adhyatmic Param Vishnu Lok is here. And Adi Daivik Param Vishnu Lok is Vaikuntha Loka. So three levels are there, Param Vishnu Lok. Not only this one. That way you can say Sri Rangam also is Param Vishnu Lok in the Adi Bhautik level. So many temples of Bhagavan Vishnu, they all are Param Vishnu Lok. Here specifically it is called Param Vishnu Lok. But otherwise every temple where Bhagavan is. बोलो नारायण भगवान की जय. क्या करना है बोलो.
Anyway, they are not allowing food inside.
Okay.
So I talked to this monk.
Okay.
He sent his own car.
He has his car.
Yeah, he sent his own car.
Okay.
So the car might be like, that's the last chance that we can come in.
Okay.
That will come in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Otherwise, we have to go outside.
चलो ठीक. Okay, so now we will do 10 minutes के लिए meditation. Okay. Whoever can meditate, meditate. We will do some basic guided instructions, then you can follow. Sit erect. The head, the neck and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax your shoulders. Come to a comfortable posture without any strain in any part of the body. Invoke gratitude in your heart. Thank Bhagavan for all the blessings that we have. Material prosperity, people to love us, success, healthy body, achievements, social status, spiritual knowledge. So many things Bhagavan has blessed us. Genuinely thank Bhagavan for all the blessings. Thank Bhagavan also for all the challenges and problems that we have. They are the conch and the mace of Bhagavan to shake us, to wake us, and to make us. Without these problems, we would never grow. So don't have any fear, Don't hate it, just accept it is there for my growth. What can I learn from this? How can I improve myself? First step, invoke gratitude after sitting in the right posture. Second step, focus on the breath. Bhagavan Vishnu is the sustainer, manifesting through each and every breath and sustaining life in this body. When we take the breath in, if it is a slow, steady and deep breath, it symbolizes V, and when we exhale forcefully, it is Shnu. So every breath is telling us Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Breathe slow, steady and deep. As I say inhale, take a slow, steady and deep breath. As I say relax, exhale slowly and let go of any strain or stress. Exhale all the air. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Inhale. Relax. Continue breathing for some more time in the same rhythm. Slow, steady and deep. The space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, invoke a circle of white light. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, Visualize a circle of white light. Visualize that there is a huge, beautiful, serene ocean of milk in that circle of white light. In the center of that ocean of milk is the coiled serpent, Adishesha Bhagavan, dark in color, with 1,000 hoods, symbolizing our mind, our dormant energies. And on that bed of Adishesha is the beautiful reclining form of Mahavishnu. His face rests on his right hand. There's a beautiful golden crown. There's a mark of a line on his forehead. His lotus-like eyes are closed. There are Makara Kundala in his earlobes. A gentle smile on his face. Bhagavan who is in Yoga Nidra. He has Kaustubhamani in the ornaments he wears on his chest. There is a beautiful line symbolizing Mother Lakshmi, which is Srivatsa. He has a Vanamala, garland of wildflowers, a garland of lotuses. Bhagavan is blue in color. Having Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. But while he is reclining, there is only the Shankha and the Chakra. Gada and Padma are besides him. Bhagavan wears yellow dhoti. Mother Lakshmi serves him at his feet. This is the most auspicious form of Bhagavan Vishnu. Feel that you are in front of Bhagavan Vishnu. Your heart is the Param Vishnulok, where Bhagavan Vishnu is residing. Now let us chant the name of Bhagavan through the Gayatri mantra of Bhagavan Vishnu 21 times. Om Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Om Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Om Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। 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 Continue mentally. We meditate on Bhagavan Narayana, the very goal of life, also Dharma, the means to attain the goal, and our own true self. We also meditate on Vasudeva, one who resides in the hearts of all beings, and one who is Vishnu, who is all-pervading consciousness. May that supreme consciousness preside over this intellect and may we realize Artha, Kama, Dharma and Moksha. Mentally offer some flowers at the feet of Bhagavan Vishnu and Mother Lakshmi. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Come to prostrate in front of Bhagavan. Feel that the grace of Bhagavan is on you. The right hand of Bhagavan with the lotus in it is on your head. May all of us realize the Param Vishnulok in our own heart. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the happenings around you. Let us pray for the well-being of everyone. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rub your palms, place them on the face and gently open your eyes.